I found him to be delightful, personable. He's very, very responsive. Literally, when I call Don, Don is back to me within minutes.
I would add to that communication. His ability to communicate, his ability to stay in touch, not to ignore your phone calls or your emails, and within 24 hours you would hear from him. I found that a very compelling kind of salesman, or a compelling kind of person who wants to sell your house and has got your interest at heart.
If someone was interested in selling their home, friend, family, I would 100% tell you to use Don Dowd. On top of getting me more money than the neighborhood ever saw before, working with him was a pleasure, easy, emails answered promptly, phone calls returned quickly, service was impeccable.
I found working with Don Dowd was someone I could trust, that he was very interested in the type of work that he did. He spent a lot of time with us, and at the end of the day, we got the results that we needed.
He brought buyers in very quickly, and we were able to sell it so fast that we ended up having to move in with my mother-in-law.
The firm has been incredibly impressed with him, and I've recommended him throughout the legal industry and to friends and family, and would certainly continue to do such in the future.
I have already referred Don to many people because I've told them that they want someone who understands the market, who markets well, who will reach out, who will go beyond what normal realtors do, who understands the entrepreneurial side of it, who understands the marketing side of it, and is very gregarious and has great people skills. It's Don Dowd.
Marketing that he does is never ending. He finishes a settlement, he doesn't put his check in the bank like other real estate agents. He's out putting that money to use and going back out and marketing himself again. He's just relentless, and he's achieving goals that are, outstanding, not only in the local area, but he's done such a great job. He's gone out through Pennsylvania, and he's probably in the region one of the highest producers, and I don't think he'll stop until he's the top in the country.
Hi, my name is Dr. James Bianco. I'm a veterinarian at the Ardmore Animal Hospital. And I owned a very nice property in the Willistown area, which was a farm. And after a few years, my wife found that she wanted to move. It was a very beautiful property, a very unique property. And because it was so unique, we found that it was, we had difficulty selling it. We had used two different well-known realtors and realty companies and had very little success. So eventually we took it off the market. After it was off the market, I was contacted by Don Dowd, and I said to myself, well, this is someone who's very interested in selling our property and appears to be aggressive. And I read a little bit about Don and found out he was very successful. So we hired Don, and I found Don to be very effective. He was very knowledgeable. He had an entrepreneurial background. He understood all types of creative financing, if we had to utilize that. And he was able to bring many interested buyers to the property very quickly. And we eventually sold the property, had the property sold. So it was a wonderful experience for us after having several years of not being able to move the property, and quite quickly and effectively having it sold. I found working with Don Dowd was someone I could trust, that he was very interested in the type of work that he did. He spent a lot of time with us, and at the end of the day, we got the results that we needed. Already referred Don to many people because I've told them that they want someone who understands the market, who markets well, who will reach out, who will go beyond what normal realtors do, who understands the entrepreneurial side of it, who understands the marketing side of it, and is very gregarious and has great people skills. It's Don Dowd.